this crumbling world I find my solace, a pot of melting cheese and memories of her face. I've been fighting demons in streets and in my mind, but now I'm lost in a reverie, return laid by my side. As the cheese bubbles, I dip her in oh so gently. Her finer spirit matches mine, we're tangled in a symphony. The grunge of the street meets the smoothness of the cheese in this unexpected love story. Anything is possible, you see. Don't Chun lead upon melting Velveeta cheese. She's my street fighter queen, my heart is on its knees. The slow pace of our love intertwined with conscious melody. She's in Chun-Li, a fusion that sets me free. Yeah.
In the living home where adventures abound, there's a tale to be told of a boy renowned. While he looked rare with a heart full of fire, from marble to Verdanturf he would aspire. In Verdanturf town where the battles are fierce, while he found solace, the path came clear. He met Rabbi David, wise and kind. With each passing day's faith would unlock. While each journey a spiritual quest still involved. To lighten the spark. In the Verdanturf town, his soul finds its rest. Wally's conversion, a testament to his zest. Journey, a spiritual quest still involved. From Valley Pokemon to lighten the spark. In the Verdanturf town, his soul finds its rest. Wally's conversion, a testament to his zest. From the digital realm she came with no creature fish and wild with eyes of flame. Heart of steel, but love she craves. The story never told, and on the device of gold. A love that can't be controlled. In shadows where dams of souls collide, a love forbidden from the sea. But I'll protect you, my ring, not mine. This chaotic world will swear together.
Alright, cool. Everything should be set up now. So this took forever for me to fucking figure out, but the way Daphne works is it takes a lot of old Laserdisc games, like Dragon's Lair, Space Ace, and shit like that, and it kind of puts it in like a little list for you to load up. And yeah, it's probably the most like in terms of how complicated it is to get running and get all your settings straight. It's probably even more complicated than fucking RetroArch. Like, this is basically what it is. It's like RetroArch, but for those Laserdisc games because the way that they're programmed and work, like they're basically done a little bit differently. And by a little, I mean a lot. So, yeah, I had to do a lot of tinkering before I was able to get started. When I tried running Dragon's Lair 1, there was a lot of scene skipping and blank screens, and it took me forever to fucking figure out how to get rid of the subtitles for, what was it, Dragon's Lair 2, because for whatever reason, if you're running a specific revision of the game, it just does that for you for no fucking reason. Unless you, up the difficulty, then it gets taken away, but it still shows up on the first level. It's weird, but I finally got the settings to run how I want them to. I didn't bother testing out Space Ace. I probably should have, but whatever. If Space Ace is giving me issues, I can just switch to a different version, and we'll play that instead. Let me just make sure I rearrange my windows real quick. Actually, now that I think about it, I should probably... Yeah, let me load up Dragon's Lair 1 first. I'll get that window set up. You're going to hear a lot of pings, too, because it's basically just emulating an arcade.
Dragon's Lair, a fantasy adventure where you become a valiant knight on a quest to rescue the...
And yeah, don't worry, the weird audio in one ear, that's normal. It's just for the attract mode.
A fantasy adventure where you become a valiant knight on a quest to rescue the fair princess from the clutches of an evil dragon. You control the actions of a daring adventurer finding his way through the castle of a dark wizard who has enchanted it with treacherous monsters and obstacles.
Maybe it won't work in game capture. Shit. I might have to run it in window capture.
Your odyssey continues against the awesome forces that oppose your efforts to reach
There we go.
the dragon's
Excellent.
lair. Lead on, adventurer.
Hey, what's up?
Quest awaits.
Well, assuming.
Just so you know, I am live right now.
Damn it! How am I gonna talk about doing the salute, man? Come on.
Yeah, right now I'm streaming some Dragon's Lair.
Yeah, I already knew you were streaming, but
Okay, cool.
so they are remaking Assassin's Creed 4.
Why? Why does it need a remake? That's
Well,
stupid.
the game came out on the 360 in 2013, so I can see it, but considering how much Assassin's Creed they've shoved down our throat since then, I can understand why you wouldn't want it.
Yeah.
But assuming they survive the disaster that is Assassin's Creed Shadows, or soon to be,
Hey, what's up,
they're going to
Newdon?
remake that game. And then after that, they want to remake Assassin's Creed 1.
Yep.
You know what's sad? I should be hyped for some of this, but I'm not.
I just don't
Like, I
give a
just
shit
don't.
about the gameplay of Assassin's Creed. Like, the core gameplay is just, like, so... It's like wanting cheese pizza when there's, like, meat lovers available with stuffed crust.
Wait, why would I want that when I could just... No, even worse, the people that only want bread and dough with a little sprinkling of cheese. Like, when I worked at Domino's, there was legit someone that came into that fucking store, and they said, "Hey, can I have a cheese pizza with light cheese and no sauce?"
That guy must be
And
on
I'm just
some...
like,
He's crazy.
yeah, and I'm just like, bro, you could just go to Walmart for like like the same amount of money, just buy some just buy some bread, buy some cheese, a little bit of sauce, and just eat that. Like, I
Exactly.
can't respect that. Sorry. But when you put it okay, here's the thing. Assassin's Creed, well, I mean, until they started releasing them every fucking year, Assassin's Creed wasn't like that, where it was Like that was the game you wanted to aspire to, but Ubisoft had to whore it out on like multiple franchises because after Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood was all successful, they're like, hey, let's put this in Far Cry 3. Let's put this in Far Cry 4. So I'm just not interested. But I'm just saying is that Assassin's Creed Shadows, this game should have been a slam dunk home run. Like, because people have been asking for that game since like Assassin's Creed 3, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So like all the way back in like 2012, and we finally get it, and it's probably gonna be shit.
Yeah, like it.
And I thought
Oh, go ahead.
Assassin's Creed 4 was a decent game. I thought it was a good game.
It
I
was
really
probably the
enjoyed that
last
game.
good one. I know that people
Yeah,
thought
it was
3 was
the
a disappointment.
it was yeah, especially after coming off of 3. It was probably the best one I've played. In terms of story, don't ask me, don't care. Assassin's Creed 3 was a disappointment in both the story department and the a lot of the gameplay department, but I
Mm-hmm.
think 4 fixed that. And it's just a shame that I stopped giving a fuck after Assassin's Creed 4 because that was probably the best one. Um, I don't mind them remaking Assassin's Creed 1 because that would be the one that I would have wanted to see. Like after everything that has changed all these years, how would they tackle it now? But today, I'm just give a damn.
Yeah, I mean, it was innovative for 2007, back when
Yeah,
people weren't used to open worlds, but
yeah,
nowadays, no. They have to find a way to
revolutionized.
actually, like, make it interesting, because otherwise it's just like ordering vanilla every time. You're gonna get bored.
Did you know that in Assassin's Creed
I was not expecting to get that.
Shadows, one of the things you can do in that game is if you crank up the difficulty to max settings, the bad guys will look up and see you. Don't you feel so revolutionized?
Yeah, no. No, I don't.
But no, that's the difficulty. Instead of looking straight ahead, occasionally they'll look up and see you and be like, hey, you're not supposed to be there.
I'm actually sucking at this, by the way, but I'm not used to the arcade version where they randomize all the scenes, so it's a little bit weird.
Oh, was Stranger of Paradise a good game?
It's interesting. It's an interesting idea, but
Doesn't really stick the landing.
no. At least not from what I've played.
Okay, just asking.
Was that not the right move? Was I not supposed to use my sword? Was I not supposed to go right? Because I was hitting the right key right there. I'm probably just being salty for no reason. But yeah, no, an Assassin's Creed 1 remake would be redundant.
Why?
Just because that game hasn't really aged all that well. Like, what would they do?
Make it more in line with the current Assassin's Creed games, like Assassin's Creed 4. At, at okay, at best it'd be like Assassin's Creed 4, where the game's really like a lot more fleshed out and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
At worst, it'd be something like some of the newer Assassin's Creed games, like Valhalla and stuff, where they add RPG elements and all that shit. But I mean like an actual remake, like based on what they have now, and not a remaster, because I would not buy a remaster of AC1. Fuck no.
Yeah, no, me neither. I think I have the original first couple of games. Maybe my timing is off. Maybe that's it.
Oh, apparently I finished Remind, but now I'm at the date escape of Kingdom Hearts 3.
How's that going for you?
Oh, I got fucking destroyed. I tried to fight Dark Riku and I got fucking destroyed. But Remind was as boring as I thought it was gonna be. It was like they I understand what the story was going for, but it's like they rehashed all the bosses from the first game. But since I'm level 99 and I had Ultimate Weapon, I was just tearing through these fuckers.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm gonna have to
I don't
give
mean that.
Kingdom
I don't
Hearts
mean that.
3 another shot eventually. It's just that I kind of
Why did you quit?
that one fucking pirate mob ship section. I just need to get over myself.
Wait, which one?
That one pirate section, where you,
Oh,
yeah, where those ships hit you for no fucking reason.
what's data grid? Oh, right, data grading the slideshow or the customized photo. By the way, just so we're clear, you're gonna need like 3 different save files for this fucking game.
Gotcha. I'll make sure to keep that in mind.
So whatever your base save file is, don't lose that or save over it because it's gone forever if you do.
I'll definitely make sure to keep that in mind.
Alright.
Oh wait, I was supposed to go left. Fuck.
So yeah, like when you finish when you finish the game and you start Remind, make a different save file. So you select the save file that you want to load like your Sora from. So if you're comfortable with whatever level your Sora is at, then you go to. So what I did was I basically beat the base game and did just pretty much everything in it,
Got it.
and then you do your save file for Remind, and then after that, there's another thing that pops up, and you just pull up your save file from Remind. And then you make another save so that you're not saving over your Remind file.
Yeah, I'll make sure to keep that in mind.
Who do I want to fight? Wait, actually, can I talk? Can I synthesize anything here? Also, Ultimate Weapon doesn't need to be upgraded. It's already, when you get it, it's already at max strength.
Yay. Excellent.
Can't wait to get Oblivion after basically beating the entire fucking game. I'm sure that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Can I fight Luxord without dying? But no, the bosses are actually hard here because I was wailing on Dark Riku and it wasn't complete shit. Or, well, I mean, it wasn't, he wasn't a pushover.
Got it. I'm actually at the final scene right now. Hang on, give me a second. Was I supposed to use my sword, or... Yeah, I think I'm supposed to use my sword here.
Oh, I can just thunder his ass. Okay.
Well, motherfucker, am I supposed to go... If I'm not supposed to use my sword or go up or down, then... Okay, I'm supposed to go left.
Please save me! The cage is locked with a key. The dragon keeps it around his neck. To slay the dragon, use the magic sword.
Wait, how did I die? Oh boy.
Oh,
God damn it.
oh. Please save me! The cage is locked with a key. The dragon keeps it around his neck. To slay the dragon, use the magic sword.
Okay, yeah, that was the wrong thing. Okay.
Okay, yeah, so this game is like, hey motherfucker, you should learn how to block.
Yeah, if you haven't learned how to block after halfway through KH3, then the game will definitely make you learn.
No, it's because when I do block, I fuck up my timing. It's not that I don't know that I should block, it's that...
The dragon keeps it around his neck. To slay the dragon, use the magic sword.
Oh, okay. I see where it was trying to flash at me.
Okay, so I got Marley Boy to half of his... no, third of his health. And now he put a death counter on me, just like KH2.
Yeah, there was no way I could fight any of the data fights in KH2. I tried, but I'll get them eventually. If I can get all the bosses in KH1, I can get them all in KH2.
Oh shit! I didn't even realize he was...
Please
Okay,
save me.
okay, I didn't realize homie
With
was
a key.
getting
The
back up.
dragon
Okay.
keeps it around his neck. To slay the dragon, use the magic sword.
Maybe I should re-equip Kirga.
but it wasn't the right key.
No, it was the left key.
That wouldn't make any sense.
I'm just screwing around, dude. That wasn't meant to make sense. Sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Oh fuck!
Please save me. The cage is
Swear to
locked.
God, if I have to watch this cutscene more than 20 times, I'm gonna...
Keeps it around his neck. To slay the dragon, use the magic sword.
Am I actually gonna have to look up a guide for this? Oh wow.
So I have to hit up.
Please save me. The cage is locked with a key. The dragon keeps it around his neck. To slay the dragon, use the magic
I think it's funny how, like, her nipples are just poking through her dress. It's funny.
Are you objectifying women? How could you? Gee, tell me you didn't just objectify a woman.
Oh yeah, what you gonna do about it, huh?
You've left me no choice. Also, yeah, I'm gonna play something else right now.
Gotcha. Just thinking about playing.
Do I want to play more Vampire Survivors? No, I'm gonna give that a rest.
Yeah, you put, like, hundreds of hours into that shit.
Yeah, I have all achievements again, at least until summer, where they're gonna add more achievements and shit. Maybe I should play... I'm either thinking Portal 2 or Brutal Legend. What do you think?
Try Brutal Legend. I know I got that game for free on a Humble Bundle one time, but... I hear some people like it, some people hate it.
Save me. The
Alright,
cage is
I'll try it now, see what it's like.
I think in general, though, people say it's a disappointment. It's like, it tries to be a hybrid of, like, an RTS and a hack and slash, but it doesn't really excel at both.
Wait, RTS? Oh, hell nah. Well, you know what, I'll give it a chance before I judge it. Oh, Double Fine made this?
Yep. And Jack Black is a character in it.
I think he's the main character, actually.
Yep.
Wow, I keep forgetting that even young Jack Black wasn't as chunky.
Yeah, I mean, he was chunky, but he wasn't a chunky chunk fuck, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, not like today.
Yeah, no, where he just hides behind all of his facial hair. Kind of a shame that his band had to break up, though.
I don't completely blame Jack Black for it. I don't think it's fair for him.
Yeah, it was Kyle
In that
Gass's fault.
regard.
cage is locked with a key. The dragon keeps it around his
Although I am kind of seeing some new videos about how people are unsubbing from him, so
magic
I don't know.
sword.
Maybe there is something going on.
I'll play this game on the hardest difficulty.
Okay, so it's not up and it's not right. It's not the sword button. I'm gonna try going down. When I get to that screen, see what happens.
Oh, please save me. The cage is locked with a key. The dragon keeps it around his neck. To slay
I like how the
dragon,
YouTube auto thumbnail just it automatically just made it to where it's a close-up of Daphne. That's funny. At least on my end. I don't know if it's different for other people. Okay, it's not down either. Right, left. I hate that I'm having to do trial and error for a game like this.
There's a place where trial and error is cool, but after a certain point it just gets tedious.
Yeah.
oh,
To be honest, I wasn't really a huge fan of the original Dragon's Lair anyway. I was more of a fan of 2. Which apparently is like the exact opposite of what people say about these games.
the cage is locked with
People just kind of look back at the first one as like a neat little idea. But then by the time Dragon's Lair 2 came out, nobody really gave a fuck about it. It was a commercial flop. Hey, what's up, Tailfin? Oh, you're playing the OG interactive movie? Yep. This is before Sony ever thought about doing it. Okay, so it's not left. I'm gonna just try hitting up twice, see what happens.
From time to time, Brutal Legend. Oh, bro, I just literally have this thing on my screen. It says, from time to time, Brutal Legend may need to utilize strong language in order to accurately portray the authentic roadie experience to the player. So I have two options. I want to hear every nasty syllable, or it's funnier if you bleep it out. What do I do?
I always like it when games give you the option, but I would just pick the one that uncensors everything. That's what I would do.
But it is fun. I don't know how they're gonna bleep it out. You know what? I'll probably just look it up on YouTube what the censored version looks like.
Oh, hey, look,
Alright.
it's a Twitch bot. Cute.
cage is locked
Block.
with a key. The dragon keeps it around his neck. To slay the dragon, use the
Please
magic
let him
sword.
fall.
Yeah, Tailfin, I used to be a bit of a fan of these games. I had them all for the PS3. But then, for the Steam port, the motherfuckers had to update it to where you couldn't take off the button overlay that was originally on the mobile UI. Let's see, you say, you love Don Bluth animation. Secret of Nim is my favorite animated movie of all time. Yeah, I hear that from a lot of people. I used to like Don Bluth, too. I had, what was it, All Dogs Go to Heaven. That would probably be my favorite. And then, of course, I also had that... I never actually saw the... I was gonna say, I never actually saw The Secret of Nim.
Locked with a key.
And I never saw An American Tail, but I saw the sequel. I had that on VHS, where they were all cowboys and going to the west.
Sword.
I had that one on VHS for some reason, but not the original. Actually, I had no idea it was a sequel until I was much older, but I thought it was good. At the very least, it's a unique idea to take animation like this and turn it into a video game. Okay, next I'm just gonna hit the sword button and see what happens, because I've been stuck on that part for like 5 minutes at this point. That's like half the game.
Brutal Legend contains some blood and gore, including dismemberment and occasional beheadings, whenever it is necessary for the plot, historical accuracy, or to look awesome. Okay, but only when it would look really awesome. No gore, please. No. I want the gore.
Yep.
Please save me. The cage is locked with a key. The dragon keeps it around his neck. To slay the dragon, use the magic sword.
Okay, I'm like 2 seconds away from just looking up a move guide. I know that's technically cheating, but I'm still not going to do that. Let's see, this trial and error style gameplay was meant to eat quarters back in the arcade days. Oh yeah, absolutely. You know that there was some...
You know that arcade machines could actually, or arcade people could actually set settings on machines to make it as brutal or as easy as they want it to?
Yep. That was the true live service back then.
Please save me. The cage
Gaming,
So, like,
gaming
for instance,
vendors have
getting
always
a-
been greedy bastards.
the dragon keeps it around
Yeah.
his neck.
But I was saying, like, for instance, there was actually,
Use the magic sword.
there was a, damn it, why am I, is that right? You could change, like how often players get extra lives, like what score they need, how brutal the enemies are,
Yep.
and stuff like that. So it's actually fascinating.
Hey, what's up, Ellis? I had to hit right that whole time. Okay, that was not the right option. See a dwarf? Okay, Diddy Hawkins. I thought you did hit right. Hey, what's up, Agent Ice? Yeah, I did, but I guess I didn't press it in the exact time. God damn it. I wasn't paying attention that time. I'm not really good at the first Dragon's Lair game, if you couldn't already tell. The timing is key in this too. Yep. I did have all 3 of these games for the PS3 back in the day, though. Space Ace and Dragon's Lair 2. I think out of all of them, though, Dragon's Lair 2 is my favorite. But I'll make sure to save that one for last as like a palate cleanser for me dying a lot.
Save me. The cage is locked.
And I think Space Ace has like different,
Dragon keeps it around his neck.
what do you call it?
To slay
Different
the
paths you can go on.
use the magic
Like if you want to, you can beat the whole game as a kid or as Space Ace. Or whatever the older guy's name is. But Dragon's Lair 2 is my favorite, just because it's visually interesting. They have a lot of creative ideas for the animation. Okay. I'm gonna try and hit my sword after I hit back on that one. You should have seen me earlier, though, Agent Ice. I was dying, like, several times throughout, like, most of the rooms in this game. And it's because of the way that the arcade version of this game is structured. It'll randomize every level every time you die. So it's like, whenever you die, you don't just stay on the same room over and over again. It just takes you through all of them.
Please save me. The cage is locked with a key. The dragon keeps it around his neck. To slay the dragon, use the magic sword.
How you doing, by the way, Agent Ice? Have you been playing any games recently? What games have you been playing? I must know. Okay, that was the wrong move again. Let's see, yeah, I did some Ghostbusters, Spirits Unleashed, and did some AI2U earlier. Turned into an art stream, lol. That's cool. Is Ghostbusters Spirits, is that like a retro Ghostbusters game, or is that like a new release?
Please save me. The cage is locked with a key. The dragon keeps it around his neck. To slay the dragon, use
No, it's a newer game, came out 2 or 3 years ago, multiplayer. Okay, that's what's up. I know there was a really good PS3 Ghostbusters game, so it's good that they're at least making some good ones every once in a while. I'm gonna try and hit back again. Okay, that wasn't it either.
Well, this game isn't complete shit. I can dig it.
That's good. Yeah, some people are mixed on Brutal Legend.
Please save me. The cage is locked with a key. The dragon keeps it around
I
his
could
neck.
wait. What did people not like about this game?
Just because it was a mix of like an RTS and a hack and slash.
I don't know. I don't know how you're. I don't know how much of a fan you are of just characters just talking, because the main character is gonna do a lot of it.
Mm-hmm. God damn it. My mind was slipping for a second. You're not gonna lie, this game seems cool, maybe a bit frustrating and tedious, but cool. Oh yeah, especially for 1983. You have to understand, like, during this time, people were still used to, like, pixel graphics and Pac-Man and Galaga and shit, so... To see something like this pop up in an arcade, it was at least a good novelty for the time. I mean, me personally, I thought it was cool when I first heard about them. Let's see, you're thinking of Ghostbusters, the game from 2009, which is the unofficial third movie story-wise.
The dragon keeps it
Yeah, you mean the only third movie for Ghostbusters. We don't talk about that female reboot. I like AVGN's review on it too, or his non-review because he refused to talk about it. And then people on Twitter got upset at him for it, tried to call him a bigot. That was funny. Yeah, I wiped that from memory. Yep, same. Not gonna lie, this is probably a bad one to start out with, but... It's all good. We're gonna get to Space Ace eventually. Because the thing is that if I don't hit a button, whenever the game wants me to, it'll just cut to like a game over scene or a death scene. So if I do it too early, then the game will just assume that I pressed the wrong button if I pressed it wrong. So Brutal Legend is one of those games that every lover of 80s metal should play once and then never again.
That's what I'm doing, because I actually dig it, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up hating the gameplay at some point. I can just feel this, because this so far feels like retarded Devil May Cry.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think the next time I get to that scene, I'm just gonna fucking wait to see what the game is trying to tell me to do. Because I think what's going on is I'm just being too paranoid. And I feel like I just have to press a button or else the game will just cut to a death scene for no reason.
Please save me. The cage is locked with a key. The dragon keeps it around his neck.
And the thing is that, like, I could just turn on a move guide, but
Magic sword.
I just don't feel like doing that. It just looks gaudy to do that. This makes me think of those CDI games that people made YouTube poops of. Yeah, I could totally see that. Okay, so as soon as he fucking breathes fire, like the millisecond he does that, that's when I hit the sword key. That's what I'm gonna assume anyway. Yeah, but the difference between something like this and something like the CDI games is that the CDI games are actually animated on the cheap and they look like shit. Not to insult the CDI animation or like the CDI animation or anything. I think it's amazing, but not for the reasons that the cheap, you know, outsourced animation people over in Russia were thinking.
Keeps it around his neck.
Ooh, that animation was not smooth.
No.
Use the magic
It was heavily rotoscoped too, and it was all warped in terms of the perspective.
Is that why it looks like that?
Yep. And I think that the company that did those animations, I believe they were in Russia. And this is like early 90s Russia when their whole country was going through like a government takeover or something. It was ridiculous. You know, the whole fall of the Iron Curtain kind of fucked up their economy for a bit. I believe it was also that same animation company that did the animation for, it was a MS-DOS game called I Am Mean.
I know that game.
The cage
Yep.
is locked with a key.
It's a textbook case on how not to rotoscope. Yeah, I believe it.
The dragon used the magic
No,
sword.
he's right. It's pretty jank, bro.
It's funny though, so I'll allow it. Okay, so hitting the sword key does jack shit. Amazing. That's not it. That's not how you do it. Just have to, I guess, hit the back key again. That's what I'm gonna assume now, even though I already tried that. Yeah, the first Dragon's Lair game is not good at giving you hints sometimes. Just have to kind of deal with weaponized autism sometimes.
The cage is locked.
Rotoscoping can be done on the cheap and look good. See any Ralph Bakshi movie. Yeah, I tried watching some of Ralph Bakshi's movies, but none of them really caught my eye. Like, what was that one where it was just a bunch of greased up Italians humping each other in New York back in the 50s? I keep forgetting the name, but I watched that one for about like 40 minutes into it, and I just never really got into the plot. The animation was cool, though. I'll give it that. Just that story-wise, there wasn't really much of a point. Okay, it's not right either. Not left or right or sword. Let me try up and down that time.
Oh, please save me. The cage is locked with a key. The dragon keeps it around his neck. To slay the dragon, use the magic sword.
Okay, so now it's back. Okay, that was the down key, so that wasn't correct. The only key I haven't tried yet is the up key. The Bakshi was very much a product of the exploitation era, and his movies placed shock value over narrative. Yeah, that's something I'll agree with you on. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing. I mean, that's essentially what I do with my reviews, if you think about it.
Please save me. The cage is locked with a key. The dragon keeps it around his neck. To slay the dragon, use the magic sword.
I know he also did, what was it, that Fritz the Cat movie?
Wait, is that weird thing with the cat is going after that crow thing, or am I thinking of something else?
I know, I think you're on the money. I think it was based off of, like, comic books from the 60s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was real edgy for its time. Motherfucker! What key am I supposed to press? Do I have to just wait on the timing for when he breathes fire at me and then hit back again?
Oh, please save me. The cage is locked with a key. The dragon keeps it around his neck. To slay the dragon, use the magic sword.
Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is if I die like 5 more times, I'm gonna give myself like a 5 death limit now. And if I die like 5 more times, I'm just gonna move on to Space Ace. Not because I think this game is bad or anything, it's just that I kind of want to move on to Space Ace and Dragon's Lair too, since I think those games are a lot better than this. Not to say that this game is bad at all, you know, far from it, but this might be one of those times where I'll have to beat this on my own, like offline, because yeah, this is. I can imagine this is miserable for anyone to watch. I died on like 80% of the rooms, and then
I'm
I've died like
shocked
20
I survived
times
that.
keeps it around his neck
on this final part.
to slay the dragon. Use the magic sword.
Which part are you on with Brutal Legend again?
I just fought this giant monster thing, and I'm driving a car over a collapsing bridge.
Gotcha. Okay, well, I mean, Agent Ice says I'm fine, so who knows? Maybe I'm just being a little paranoid about this, because yeah, this, you know, me dying, like after you die multiple times in a game, it doesn't really matter, what's objectively going on. It's just like it starts to fuck with your head a little bit. Besides, the princess's knobs poking out of the shirt is kind of funny. Yeah. Or pokies. You think that's how they dressed back in the Middle Ages? I don't think so.
Please save me.
I really do miss this era of animation, though.
The key. The dragon keeps it around his
So yeah, gotta love when they were willing to really push things back in the day. Yep, then 2013 happened, and now if you say that, you're a bigot. Like, what the fuck ever happened to sexy animated women? They complain about women being attractive, but never the men. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how they do that, don't they? I mean, if you really think about it, that's basically what every single dollar store romance novel is. It's just like some average-looking woman that has nothing special about her going on. But then there's like this Fabio knockoff that suddenly cares about her and is willing to do everything for her.
The dragon keeps it around his
Not that there's anything wrong with women engaging in a little fantasy, but once they start going into like other mediums and saying that that's how everything should be, then yeah, you're basically part of the problem at that point. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna close out of Dragon's Lair 1 for now. And I'll go back to it possibly either later tonight when I'm off stream or uh, sometime later. Let me go ahead and load up Space Ace. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is the first time I actually loaded it up, so might give me a second to parse all the video files. I'll probably let the attract mode play too, just so that y'all can see the classic intro. It's weird too because this game was made in like 1986 or 1987 or some weird shit like that.
Space Ace, defender of justice, truth, and the planet Earth. Ace is being attacked by the evil Commander Borg. Hold your fire! Space Ace, defender of justice, truth, and the planet Earth. Ace is being attacked by the evil Commander Borg. Hold your fire!
the Infanto Ray.
Struggle with Dexter to regain his manhood. Destroy the Infanto Ray.
Hang on. Let me go ahead and pull up the window capture.
Evil boy.
Hey, Bart. Come on, Kimberly, let's go.
There we go.
I've been hit.
Be valiant, space warrior. The fate of Earth is in your hand.
Let's see, So True. I can't remember what channel it was, Hallmark or some other one, but literally every movie is like barmaid meets prince from Chekalistan, and for no reason he falls head over heels for her and she becomes the new queen or whatever. Yeah.
Space Ace.
You're not wrong.
Defender of justice, truth, and the planet Earth. Ace is being attacked by the evil Commander Borg.
Hold your fire. Who is that creep?
Borf.
No way, Borf, old buddy. Oh!
I've been hit. By the Infanto Ray.
Struggle with Dexter to regain his manhood. Destroy the Infanto Ray. Defeat the evil Borg.
Hey, Borf.
Again, you know, nothing wrong if like you're
Kimberly, let's go.
like if you're a woman and you enjoy, you know, that type of fantasy setting, then
Valiant space warrior.
you know, you do you, but
Is in your hand.
I'll be generous and say that if you're in your mid to late 20s and that's how you think that every man is, then
Wait, I'm sorry. I was watching this cutscene. I zoned out. What are you talking about?
I was responding to a comment that Agent Ice was talking about. Like how in Hallmark, every movie is just like a barmaid meets prince from Chekalistan, and for no reason he falls head over heels for her, becomes the new queen or whatever. Yep, agreed, Agent Ice. Fantasy is alright, but you have to be able to discern reality from fiction. Agreed. Yep, and it's the same thing with guys too. You know, like if you're a guy and you just expect to have a perfect 10, it's not going to happen.
Yes, I am gonna have a perfect 10. Stop dashing my dreams, dude.
That's my middle name.
Dashing my dreams, dude.
Yep.
The middle name.
Or ship.
Oh,
Okay. Well, I don't hate the game so far.
that's not bad.
Now, anyway, back to the conversation. So are you trying to tell me that I have to settle for a 2? Come on, bro. I thought we were home. I thought you cared
Oh, sure.
about
I
me.
was kidnapped by aliens, that's all.
I'll save you, Kimmy!
Get me out of here!
Wah!
Are you gonna miss Joseph R. Biden?
Hell no. Like, are you kidding me? Like, are you actually fucking kidding me right now?
I know, I'm making a joke, yeah. I'm not being serious.
Gotcha. Oh, hang on.
Or ship.
I actually forgot to do something. Give me a second. I forgot to add unlimited lives. There we go. I have to reload it. Give me a second. Let's see, the difference, if I could talk today. Tailfin is saying the difference being that male fantasy usually centers around performing some act of greatness before scoring the perfect 10. Yeah, basically.
But you mean I can't just be a fat slob living in my mom's basement? Ugh.
No, man, you have to slay the dragon and use the magic sword.
Is it my penis?
Space Ace, defender of
I mean, if you
justice,
want
truth,
to.
and the planet Earth. Ace
I won't judge.
But what if I fuck the dragon and end up liking that more than the woman?
Are you Donkey from Shrek? And I'm not just asking that
Maybe.
because you're black.
I mean, my children will probably look beautiful though.
By the Infanto Ray.
Struggle with Dexter to regain his manhood. Destroy the Infanto Ray.
I have to add another media source, don't I? Yeah.
Hey, Bart. Come on, Kimberly, let's go. I've been hit.
Be valiant, Space Warrior. The fate of Earth is in your hands.
That would make you a scaly.
Wait, me?
Yeah, I mean, it is a dragon, technically, right?
What's the difference between, so furry is not just a blanket statement, it's actually different from scaly?
I mean, it's a general term, but
No way, Bart.
it's like a subgenre, like lizards and shit.
By the
Okay,
Infanto Ray.
so stuff Mark Zuckerberg would like.
Right. Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg would be a famous example of a scaly.
You know that Mark Zuckerberg doesn't give a fuck about free speech, he's just doing it because it's monetarily beneficial.
Exactly. Yeah, no.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, like, the dude is just paid to do whatever he's told at this point.
Yeah, like whatever administration is there, that's who he's working. That's who he supports.
Yep. Let's see, I like to mess with the furries by combining them with bronies. They're like, those are different. Well, I mean, it's pretty much the same logic if you think about it. Oh shit.
Kimberly, come in. Are you okay?
Oh, sure. I'm just kidnapped by aliens, that's all.
But also one thing too is that like furries, they usually hate bronies. Which is weird because you'd think it would be like, you know, like you would think that bronies would be the ones that would get the least hate since like they were the most mainstream for a while, but
Yeah.
nope, apparently not.
Borf is here. Whoa!
I hope what I'm about to say doesn't piss you off, but... Actually, no, I'll tell you off stream.
Okay. Ah shit, I should have used my guns.
Oh, wow. I've been hit.
Yeah, but they like to disown the bronies, and I find that hilarious. I also enjoy trolling, so there's that. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, far out.
Dexter!
I'm definitely not going to say you're wrong for doing that. Ah shit. Yeah, honestly, I don't know if I'm just gonna... With the way this playthrough is going of Space Ace, I don't know if I'm... This is not going to be as smooth of a Let's Play as I thought it was going to be, but it's all good. I'm having a good time.
Wait, gee, have you played Left 4 Dead?
A little bit, little bit. Not enough to be a fan though.
Kanye West posts apology to Kamala Harris and praises Trump as he returns to social media. Wait,
Like-
what did he apologize for?
It's like Donald Trump just responds to him back by saying, "Thank you, Kanye. Very cool." Again.
Whoa! Whoa! Jimmy!
Beware your dark side.
Oh, because he was banned for sharing anti-Semitic conspiracies.
For honestly, Kanye West is a fucking troll. I don't know why people give him that much attention.
Whoa!
Every 5 years, he says something stupid, and every 5 years, sensitive fucking people give him the exact response he wants.
Yeah, Kanye West, well, he's either trolling or he's mentally ill, and if he's... I think it's a little bit of column A and B, but
Yeah.
it makes... It's like, why do you respond to a guy who's possibly mentally ill and out of it? Like, what the fuck?
Right, like at that point, you're just abusing him.
Dexter, the Infanto Ray is about to be fired.
That would be like me walking up to someone's dementia patient grandmother and be like, and just start, you know, fucking with her, or taking what she says seriously. It's like she's obviously out of it. Like, really?
Right.
Come on, use the aqua booms.
Did you just say use the aqua boobs?
Aqua boobs? What?
That's what it sounded like.
Black eel is in the tank.
AKA flotation device. Yep. My favorite type of flotation device. I don't think I've ever seen that death scene before. It's a very interesting death scene.
Jimmy! Come on!
Go straight ahead.
He sounds like a sheep. Yeah, he sounds like every nerd stereotype from the 80s. Yeah, every scene is just going way too freaking fast.
Whoa!
I mean, it won't really matter that much anyway, because I'm already, like, at the end. This is, like, the end of the game right here. Little Mermaid totally ripped off the designs of those eels. Yeah, exactly. Don Bluth should have sued. Because what? Little Mermaid didn't come out until, what, 89? And this came out in, I think, 88.
Pull this out, actually.
Actually, who knows? Maybe, maybe Don Bluth broke into, like, the Disney headquarters and...
You didn't hear that, did you?
No.
Dexter, the Infanto Ray is...
Okay, good. Sorry, I'm just messing with something. I didn't know if you heard the sound.
Gotcha.
Take that.
Speaking of Disney movies, what was the last Disney movie you saw that you didn't hate?
Coco.
What year did that come out?
2018?
Thought so. That was the one with the kid and that weird animal, right?
No, that was the one with the Mexicans.
Take that.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Did you see Wish?
No, I said Coco. I have
No, I'm
not
saying,
seen
have you
Wish.
seen Wish?
No.
Far out.
Or did you have, or were you ever interested? I don't know if you saw any trailers because I didn't know that movie fucking existed until people started reviewing it. I'm like,
Yeah,
what
same.
is this?
And it looked like shit.
The animation looked like a step down. Like, it looked like they phoned it in.
Yeah,
If that makes sense.
I agree.
I also didn't like the idea that I didn't like the idea that the
Oh, Dexter.
How do I
Isn't he
put this?
adorable?
The idea that every Disney movie came from this movie was incredibly stupid. Because apparently,
Okay, well, at least I made it through
Um,
the ending of Space Ace. I kind of
that's
tripped.
good.
I mean, I kind of tripped over myself all the way, but
I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't like this multiverse shit anymore. It's like,
yeah,
why
same.
can't Disney just be its own thing? Why can't the movie? I don't mind crossovers, but to make it mandatory, please stop.
Agreed. See, Tailfin is saying a Disney movie with the kid and the weird animal. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? Honestly, you're not wrong.
Did you just make a Batman Beyond reference too? That was fucking beautiful.
Dragon's Lair. Time
I don't know who
Warp.
said that. Hold on, I'm gonna check the chat real quick.
Spirited away to a wrinkle in
Okay, now
time,
this game I'm
the
actually a lot more
Drop.
familiar with.
Daphne will be forced to marry the
Let me
wicked
know if he
Dark
says anything. Sorry,
unless
I'm
Death
messing with
save
some
her.
stuff. Like I have to get something prepared for tomorrow morning. So
Gotcha.
let me know if he
Transported
responds if
abominable
that's a
time
Batman
machine,
reference,
Dirk
because that
begins
feels
the
like it
rescue
is.
mission. Do it for the children. Once the casket of doom has opened, Mordroc will place the death ring upon Daphne's finger in marriage, and she will be lost forever in the Time Warp.
Tailfin was saying, yeah, he was thinking of that meme too. So, yep, you're not wrong.
What, it was Batman?
Yep, it was that meme. Yep.
Okay, excellent.
I'm gonna let the attract mode play. Why is the audio not playing? Oh, maybe it's because whenever you leave it idle and don't have any credits, that... Oh yeah, those bleeps are amazing. Thank you.
Kidnapped. My Daphne kidnapped again? Idiot!
Are you manually putting those credits in?
Yep, I'm sticking the coins in my computer right now.
Kidnapped. My Daphne kidnapped again? Idiot!
Isn't this so interesting for a first level? Running away from your in-law?
Wait, did Homie just pull out a gun? Oh, never mind.
Oh, shit. That was actually my bad.
Isn't that actually a meme where dude has is holding up his sword? Oh no, okay, that wasn't. Okay, no, that was a laser coming out of his sword like light. For some reason, I thought Homie literally had a fucking gun. I'm just like, what?
Yeah, no, that'd be ridiculous.
Like Homie's rapid firing light out of his fucking gun.
Wait, do I not have this for... Okay.
Pulls out a fucking bow and arrow. What the fuck?
Knuckles the Echidna? Okay, it's left. It's not
Why is
down.
he running? Why is he running from his in-law?
Because Daphne got kidnapped and she's blaming him. Obviously.
Ah,
I
just
mean,
like a true inmate. I mean, a true in-law.
yep. Oops. I needed to hit left. Really? They couldn't port this game without having to answer... Oh, wait, hang on. Really? They couldn't port this game without having to answer a coin insert prompt? Oh no, this isn't an actual port. It's this is Daphne. This is running a emulator. So I'm emulating the arcade game, basically. I was gonna play the remastered one, the one that was done by Digital Leisure, but I hate the fact that you can't hide the button prompts. That's so stupid. And I'd rather just have like clean footage. I think what I may do is just like load it up anyway, just because this is a little funky.
Have you played Far Cry 3?
I own it, but I haven't played it. God damn it. Yeah, okay. You know what I'm gonna do now? Forget Daphne. I'm just gonna do this the old-fashioned way that I was gonna do it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hang on, I got his bathroom. I'll be right back.
Let me just start over. Give me a second. Let me also turn off my monitor display. That way you won't know all my secrets. Give me a second. I won't judge you for your browser history. Well, I appreciate that, Telfin. I should probably lower the volume just a little bit. It is kind of loud. At least for me. I don't know how bad it is for you. Okay, so Agent Ice might laugh at it, but what's important is the respect, so.
Bro, I think my roommate's smoking weed in the bathroom.
Yeesh, that sucks.
Well, I guess that explains why the bathroom smells like weed every fucking time he leaves.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm not anti-weed, but I feel like when you're doing it so much that it just permeates, then you might want to ease on that.
No, because like that smell wasn't there last week, and when dude moved in, I start smelling it now. So.
Gotcha.
And again, yeah, yeah, agreed. Like no judgment. I don't really care as long as it doesn't affect me. But
I guess we're gonna have this ugly UI for the game. This is how I was originally gonna do it, but, you know. I actually do like the remastered. Like the remastered video is actually pretty good for this. By the way, did you ever confirm if that CEO for PlayStation or the co-CEO got fired or not?
He did, yes.
Okay. Do you know what he did though? That got him
He
fired?
wasn't. Yeah, he was a shitty. He was a shitty director.
Okay, like just in general then. Got it.
Yeah, yeah, he wasn't like a sex pest or anything, if that's what you're thinking.
Got it. For some reason, this room always gets me. I'm assuming Concord is the main reason he got fired. Oh, was he the one that made that decision?
Well, he was in charge of the company for the last few years, so
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
Okay, good. Made it. Yeah, Concord was a fucking failure. It is like the failure of last year. It failed so bad that it actually ended up in a museum of failure.
Wait, there's a museum of failure?
Yep, just a bunch of failed products on display, movies.
Is E.T. there?
I'm sure it is.
I'm just checking.
It would have to be.
Save me!
Kind of crazy that Capcom ended up remastering Dino Crisis 1 and 2. I was not expecting that to show up at all. Yet here we are. We live in a world where you can now buy a modern port of Dino Crisis 1 and 2.
Wait, when? Where?
Like as of last week. If you go on GOG, you can buy Dino Crisis 1 and 2.
Wow, it only took GOG to do it. Okay. Wow.
Yep. They did patch it to make it run. so it should work like right out of the box. As part of their game preservation program or whatever they call it. So where are you in Brutal Legend right now? Or are you still playing that?
I'm not playing it right now.
Okay.
I was preparing for tomorrow, so I was taking care of some stuff.
Gotcha. Ah, shit. Yeah, that was actually my fault. Yeah, I definitely prefer the home release of this, as opposed to the arcade version where every time you die, it just puts you in a different room. That was so stupid.
Save me!
Apparently there's a way to get a high score in this game, too.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
What are
Dragon's
they
Lair
scoring
1
you
has
on?
a high score. I guess if you make the right choices, you get a bigger score, depending on how you do it. I've never done it, though, and I never intend on doing it.
Alright, hold on. Now I gotta use the bathroom. Yeah, hopefully dude's finished smoking, dog.
Ah, shit. Fucked up there. I don't know why, but for some reason this scene kind of creeped me out. Like, even when I was a teenager, it kind of creeped me out. Whoops. Let's see, it was definitely inspired by a Headless Horseman cartoon from the 40s. Yeah, that's actually what I was thinking
Okay.
too.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
You know they're gonna make a new Dying Light, right?
Dying Light 3?
Kinda, sort of. It's not called Dying Light 3, but yes.
Were people asking for it?
That's the thing. I mean, I think the game's decent enough that they still get updates and stuff, so I think people will buy it. I don't know if it's gonna be good.
Yeah,
That's the
same.
question that you should be asking.
Because I remembered you and I have actually streamed Dying Light, and
Yeah, the first one.
like
I never did the DLC though.
Yeah, no, we didn't.
But I think it was because I was having technical difficulties.
Yeah, and I think at the time I was still using Linux, and we were somehow able to connect online. Don't ask us how.
Yeah, but my save file got fucked. Like, I think it's still there. I'd have to check, but we should probably go back and do the DLC
Gotcha.
at some point.
Yeah, this is Daphne in 4K right now.
But no, the name of the new Dying Light game is called The Beast.
Dying Light the Beast, huh?
Yes.
I don't even own the second Dying Light, but that's just because I hear that you have to link a, what was it, an Epic Game Store account to it, and you have to have it installed.
Yeah.
That's so fucking
Why I
dumb.
never bought it either.
Why port a
mean,
game to
EA
Steam
Ubisoft-
if you have to get another platform to get it to run? That's retarded.
That's why I don't buy EA, Rockstar games or, Ubisoft games, because it's like, I'm not gonna, especially EA games, because you know that you have to have an always online connection to the EA server, which means if their app goes out and it's like, so like your internet could be running perfect, but if their app loses connection because their infrastructure is shitty, your game gets disconnected.
Gotcha. And by the way,
And I'm just like,
I'm actually pretty sure now that when I was trying to play Dragon's Lair through the Daphne emulator, there was something that got bugged. Like something was fucked around because I was literally one input away from getting like the actual ending, because I had to actually throw my sword at the dragon, and I was right for pressing the sword button, but the game would just make me fail. So yeah, that'll be something I'll have to figure out eventually. But yep. Yeah, my name is Nigerius Ignatius Gutenberg. That's my name. Or, you know.
the fuck?
Alright, let me pick a different title this time. Go with, let's actually go with Space Ace. Let's go with Release Order. We'll do Space Ace next.
Still waiting for that Mega Man Legends collection, Capcom.
Yeah, good fucking luck. If anything, I could see them doing a remake of those games. But you were never getting a Mega Man Legends 3.
I'm sorry, did I say Mega Man Legends 3? I meant I didn't say that. If I did, I'm sorry. What I meant is the Mega Man Legends collection, sorry. Although you're probably right, though. It's probably never coming.
Yeah. Also, y'all are never getting Mother 3 either. Just forget that game even happened.
No, it does exist. You can. I was at an anime convention. I found a physical copy of it for $110.
It was in Japanese, though.
Yeah. You meant like a port or a translation, official translation. Yeah, no, it's not coming.
No. It'd be nice, but with the way the music is in that game, I was watching a video on it, and there's literally one song in the game that rips off not only Batman, but Phantom of the Opera.
Wow. Yeah. Good luck with that. Especially Batman.
Yeah. Well, like even Phantom of the Opera, Andrew Lloyd Webber, like he is insanely touchy when it comes to copyright.
Oh, never mind.
And then there's also one song that kind of rips off Michael Jackson's "Beat It." And then there's one part of the game that rips off Yellow Submarine. And basically the developer's excuse, yeah. And the developer's excuse for it was that they were just trying to make a homage. But homages aren't free from like copyright disputes. Like you actually have to have permission. And they have to be okay with it.
And I'm assuming they never got permission from any of them.
Yeah, no. No fucking way.
Oh, yeah. No, they're fucked. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, Nintendo wasn't educated in the 90s when it came to American copyright laws.
Well, now they are, which is why they use it to beat stick everybody else.
Yep. Hang on, I'll read your comment in a second there, Talfin. See, there's a degree of transformation required for music homages to skirt American copyright law. Bobby Prince's score for Doom is a masterclass in how to do it within legal bounds. Yeah, some of their music kind of resembled Metallica, didn't it? Not that I'm complaining. And I don't think anyone would, to be honest. Doom 1 was a great game. I'm glad I actually beat that one for the first time last year. That was a huge surprise.
It's a fun game. I'm glad you enjoy it.
Didn't you try playing it too?
Yeah, I only did the first 2 episodes. I didn't finish all of it.
Gotcha. Just prepare your asshole for Chapter 4.
Dexter, you're late.
Call me Ace, huh? Hop on.
Thanks. I'll walk. Dexter, the Infanto ray is about to be fired at Earth.
Call me Ace, huh? Where's the ray located?
In the center of the complex.
Can you get us in there?
Yes.
Lug nuts. Dwarf know I'm here?
Yes, and he's geared for battle.
Let's say we shoot Dwarf with his own Infanto ray.
Why, yes.
Let's say we have dinner tonight.
Get serious.
I am.
Make a run.
Watch out, Dwarf, old buddy. Here we come.
Dexter!
Call me Ace, huh?
Okay, so this is the final part, I guess.
Come on. Use the aqua booms.
Yep, gotta use the aqua boobs. I know he's probably saying like aqua buoys or something, but that could have been given another take.
Apparently Hassan Piker is really going through it.
Oh yeah, that motherfucker's going to jail, isn't he? What did he do again?
I think you're thinking of Destiny.
Well, both.
Destiny
apparently.
allegedly broke revenge prawn laws.
Oh yeah, yeah, you can't do that. Like if it's a private
Like-
message and somebody sent you something explicit, you cannot publicize that shit.
Well, he sent it to some 19-year-old girl, and then the girl got mad at him and leaked all their DMs. Mm. Hassan Piker, I think, got exposed as a complete grifter.
Gotcha. The song that plays during E3 M1 is rather blatantly lifted from Pantera's mouth for War. Thing is, Bobby Prince was also a lawyer, so he knew exactly how far he could push the envelope. Got it. There was also one song that I was listening to earlier today. I don't know if you've ever listened to the OST for Gex, Enter the Gecko, but there's one song.
I have not.
Yeah, there's one song that kind of reminds me of Bad Boys, you know, the theme song from Cops. And like the way it's utilized, I think it works a lot better because the level you're playing in is like supposed to be a crime-ridden city, kind of like New York. And Gex is dressed as like a police officer. So it's like everybody knows that they're just trying to do like a spoof of what Cops is.
Is Cops still airing?
It is. It was canceled for a little bit, but it got brought back.
Just like To Catch a Predator.
I was watching one episode of Cops, I remember, back in like 2017, and there was this one black guy, this like black kid I should say, who was probably gang affiliated, and he was giving these like weird hand gestures. And then, you know, he got all upset when the cops were trying to pin him down. It's like, dude, like, why are you throwing gang signs at a cop? You can't do that and not get in trouble. And also my favorite ones are the ones where they're like, I can't breathe! Like, not even
Oh,
ironic.
they're trying to pull another. They're
Yeah.
trying to pull a George Floyd, hopefully.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
hoping
they
that
get
they, yeah.
Size.
So fucking desperate. It's like that one part in Shrek 2 where Shrek is like, Donkey, you have the right to remain silent. What you lack is the capacity.
Dexter, the Infanta rays.
Take that. Run! Run! Take that.
Alright, that's the end of this. Time to move on to Dragon's Lair 2.
Oh, Dexter. Isn't he adorable? Can we keep him?
Call me Ace, huh?
Alright, time to type in my actual name. Nigerius Ignatius Huberman, I think is what I said last time.
Oh, far out.
Alright, time for Dragon's Lair 2. This one's actually my favorite, just because it's more visually interesting than the other two. Like, Dragon's Lair 1 was just, like, kind of random. Most of the rooms didn't really have any events or anything worth talking about. It was just traps that you had to figure out. Space Ace, I do like it a little bit more than Dragon's Lair. But it's not as fun to talk about as this one, so. That took a weird turn. Oh yeah, for sure. Let's go with the director's cut. If you pick the original, what ends up happening is you have to fight this Ursula-looking monster. I'm just going to go with director's cut. Okay, all that looks good.
My Daphne kidnapped again? Idiot!
Time to run away from my in-law again.
You better find my daughter or else!
I believe there's one more charm I have to find.
You can run, boy, you cannot hide!
You must be Dirk, Dirk the Daring. Fetch me a drink from yonder well. Daphne's lost in the halls of time. A prisoner, she's under a spell.
Okay, cool. Found it.
Lad, hurry. We'll get her back. Defeat the foul wizard. My brother in black.
Then I think for the second level, it's just like one egg or something. I forget.
So, dear brother, you bring Dirk here, you collisionist clanking piece
Yep, found it.
of junk. Boil in the mud, you meddling old fool.
Scottish snick.
Helpless once you've been sunk. You want Daphne? Go get her!
I think Evil Dirk, when he has wings, looks kind of cool. You can tell they tried to be more creative.
Get the sword!
Oh, shit. That was my fault.
So, dear brother, you bring Dirk here, you collisionist clanking piece.
Collect that egg again, because why not?
Boil in the mud, you meddling old fool. Dirk will be helpless once you've been sunk. You want Daphne? Go get her!
You can tell Bluth used a lot of leftover assets from Land Before Time for this segment. Yeah, that's actually what I thought too. That was one of my favorite movies too. I think I had the first one on VHS. I saw the second one, and then the third one, and then the eighth one for some fucking reason. I think I caught that on Disney Channel. Yeah, Disney Channel, like they actually used to air Don Bluth shit back then too. Needs Pumpkin Hill music, yep. Agreed. So I think for here, all I need is a playing card. That should be near the keyhole, if I recall correctly. Oh gee, I wonder what Bluth was inspired by. I wonder if he had a grudge over something. Interesting.
Princess Daphne is mine!
After that rabbit! Don't mind if I do! After that
Yeah, that movies get more sequels than Friday the 13th. I'm shocked that they haven't made one after the 16th movie. This is actually kind of nightmare fuel. Okay, so for this one, there's, I think, like 2 apples I have to collect. I'll be honest, I grew up watching the first 4 sequels.
One more step and you're finished.
Okay, there's the first apple.
Hang on, brother. Don't eat him. Dirk here's
And I think there's one more during this section. I wonder if American McGee was inspired by this section. Could have been.
Go away. No visitors.
Because American McGee's Alice wouldn't come out for like another 9 years.
Stop right there.
And yeah, shockingly, this game was made in 1991, too.
You're finished.
Damn, those are some tig old biddies. Yep.
Go away. No visitors. Back. Stop right there. One more step and you're finished.
I'll collect that apple again, just in case.
Hang on, brother. Don't eat him. Dirk here's our ticket to fame and fortune. Look here, I'll get you the princess when you bring Eve to me. Eve.
And there's the other one. Nice.
Apple.
She's gonna eat you. Like Pumbaa from Lion King. God dang it. Women and them causing world destruction.
Have you played,
Mr.
Have you
Vids is
played The
saying she'll
Bouncer?
need a few more apples. What's going on, Mr. Vids? I tried playing the Bouncer many
What
years
made you
ago.
quit?
The controls, they were not good.
Oh, damn. Is it like tank controls?
No, it was just very slippery. Like, imagine playing a beat-em-up game, but on icy, soapy water.
Ew.
Yeah. How you doing, Mr. Vids? Hope you're having a good evening. Oh wait, I thought I was supposed to grab that hammer. I guess there's a specific way I have to do it. I know you have to grab a butterfly out of, like, I think the cat's mouth at some point. That's good, I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, you should have seen me earlier in the stream. I was trying to play these games using Daphne, but it ended up being way more choppy than I'd wanted it to. Got it. Yay. You think Beethoven did some crack? Or cocaine? Or I guess Elton John. I guess Elton John probably would have done some crack. It was the 70s after all. Ah, shit. Fuck. This really does have Don Bluth written all over it. Yep, and I absolutely love it for it.
Daphne's mine! You fool! Dirk the Daring, stay put, don't jump. Never fear a creative gust. Wind that's born of upward think.
I'll take that. Yoink.
Downward seek.
Oh, he likes crack, just not the drug. Burn. That was a good one.
Yeah, no, that actually was.
Okay, I have to figure out what time I have to grab that butterfly out of the cat's mouth, because I know that happens at some point.
Daphne's mine! You fool! Dirk the Daring, stay put, don't jump. Never fear a creative gust. Wind that's born of upward think. Or too soon will downward seek.
This is some really good fucking animation. Although, I will admit, though, for, like, 1991, it probably wasn't up to, like, mainstream industry standards. Oh, no wait. I found it. I know exactly where it is now.
Daphne's mine! You fool! Dirk the Daring, stay put, don't jump. Never fear a creative gust. Wind that's born of upward think. Too soon will downward seek.
Wow, Hassan Piker supports terrorism? I am so shocked.
Yeah. He said some crazy stuff.
Well, no, that was meant to be sarcasm, bro. I'm not shocked.
I was actually looking at this one website where it was like, is it a terrorist or a streamer that said it? And like, a lot of the questions were based on the shit that Hassan Piker said, and I actually thought it was a terrorist that said it. God damn it.
Damn! Oh, Hassan Piker.
It was that, or it was either that or Hassan Abi. I forget the difference.
Kind of like when they do it's like like what a Hitler quote is versus other politicians,
Mm-hmm.
or like the difference between a verse in the Bible and the Quran.
Like, did Trump say this or Kamala? And then they just go up to like some uneducated college freshman chick, and they're like, that kind of sounds like something that Trump would say.
And then I was like, hey, is this verse found in the Bible or the Quran? And it just shows that most people don't read the Bible.
Yeah, a lot of people say they do, but... Or what they'll do is they'll twist a verse to make it sound like something it's not.
To fit their agenda.
Exactly.
That's why I don't like churches that... I don't mind history less, like, kind of like what Host was saying where at his church, where it's like, it doesn't sound like a sermon, it sounds like a history lesson, or like a self-help thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like churches when churches do that. I know that you can't have a slam dunk home run every sermon, every Sunday, I get that, but at some point, you gotta ask yourself, why am I coming to church? What am I supposed to be learning?
Right. That's why I hate most mega churches, because they try to throw in, you know, modern political issues into every single fucking sermon they do.
That's why I don't like places like I don't like Kagi's church because he's like way political.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Joel Osteen, he's not super political, but it's like a self-help TED Talk type thing.
Right, like he's fake as fuck. His whole gimmick is that he just wants everyone to be happy.
Yep. And then you have a lot of the other ones where they're just like grifters.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, they're all
Where they
grifters,
get-
but
No, where they come across as grifters, where it's like, just give me your money, bro. It's like, we'll tell you anything you want to hear, just give us your money.
yeah, any church
they're
that
all like
demands that
that.
it's biblical, that you give them money, isn't a church that you should be going to.
And don't get me wrong, I understand that, like, having the space to like meet for large gatherings, I understand that, but at the same time, it's like, you're not just funding a building at this point. Like what's it, that Creflo Dollar, Kenneth Copeland, they're out here trying to buy freaking jets. Like,
Mhm.
really?
I feel like at
Like-
that point, you shouldn't be tax exempt. Like, if you're millionaire status and all you're doing is just running a church, no.
Like, if you're a millionaire but you have like a day job, that's different.
Right. I know there's one little item I can get that it'll appear behind me at some point. Yep, right there. Excellent. Fuck. Yes, I want to continue. Dude, honestly,
Son.
I was gonna say Dirk's life must really fucking suck.
Honestly.
Like, could you imagine doing all this shit that he's going through right now?
Bro, I don't know if I could live like that.
God damn it. My thumb just always wants to press the action button for some reason.
So I have a question.
Yep, what's up?
I don't know if we talked about this previously, but actually, I think Ellis might have been there. But do you remember when we were talking about Dr. Disrespect, how he got his monetization back
Oh yeah, what about it?
on YouTube? It's kind of weird because he has stock in Rumble. He has like small ownership in Rumble, and it's like you got your. So it sounds to me like, I don't know if he's gonna be doing exclusive anymore. That he's gonna be dual streaming on YouTube and Kick or Rumble. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's a pretty
What do you
confusing
think of this?
situation. I mean,
I think that he should stick to Rumble. Like, he had an agreement, so I think that, like, sorry, bro, I'm sorry you got demonetized for 1 or 2 months, but it's like, you made this decision, you gotta honor it, or you gotta renegotiate.
yeah, and him having a mainstream audience on YouTube, I think that era of his life is done.
We'll see if he's even able to stream on YouTube or what that reception will be, but do you still think he's guilty? Okay. How do you still feel about him? I don't know if you've changed now that he's been unbanned or remonetized on YouTube.
Well,
I think
I was never a
think
fan
he
of him to
still
begin
lost
with.
I think he still has his sponsors gone, right?
Yeah, I can't imagine any of them would stay. Unless they just had so much faith in him.
Brands don't usually have faith. It's the brand first,
Yeah.
generally speaking.
Rumble is probably not going to last the year. A fairly high profile are in the process of leaving it.
Oof.
A few very... Okay. Sorry, sometimes it's so
Oh, yeah,
hard
you
to read
see-
chat and play a game like this.
Yeah, especially when you have to be moment-to-moment gameplay, quite literally.
Yeah.
But no, you said you were never into Dr. Disrespect?
No.
Gonna be honest, I don't know if it was like during PUBG or his early Fortnite days, but I think it might have been PUBG because I can't imagine myself watching a Fortnite stream.
Yeah, me neither. Unless
But-
you're just like a zoomer.
Yeah, or if I actually like you, because I have a couple of friends that I knew IRL that I would watch their streams even if they were streaming Fortnite. Because I was talking to the homie, so it was a little different. But
Gotcha.
I tried to watch one of Dr. Disrespect's live streams. I only watched it for about 20 minutes before I bailed. I wasn't really into it. Wasn't feeling it.
Yeah. I know that he puts on like a persona too, doesn't he?
Yeah, the Dr. Disrespect is a persona. Yes.
Okay, we're finally at the ending, guys. We're on the final section.
I think his legal name is Guy Beam.
Guy Beam. It's actually not a bad...
Yeah.
You should have just made that his username. That actually sounds cool.
Actually, yeah, I actually agree. But no, Dr. Disrespect, that whole thing, that that costume, that wig, that stuff that he wears.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually, yeah, that's a wig. That's the persona.
That whole curly-haired... He actually kind of reminded me of a Nazi.
What?
Well, I mean, you're reacting to what I'm saying like it's a bad thing, right? Okay.
No, I just found it funny. I was not expecting that. You mean like the hair or like his hair and suit?
Like his suit.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant specifically his hair. I'm like, bro, curly hair is not.
No, if anything, that would be like anti-Nazi, right?
Yeah, because it's
Jewish
blonde hair and
people.
blue-eyed, dude.
Yeah, Jewish people are the ones with curly hair normally, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, no, sir, he is not a Nazi. Can you just imagine the Fuhrer just walks up and is like, he was a street that out. I will put you in the camp. I'm like, wait, what? It's like, your hair, it reminds me of the men.
Is that Paul Fries who's the voice of the bad guy? Let me actually check. Let me look up Dragon's Lair 2 cast.
But yeah, no, I was gonna say, if it's just the hair, I'm just like, bro, what? But like the suit and everything, the colors, yeah, that makes sense, actually.
Let me look up IMDb. Dragon's Lair 2, Time Warp.
How many Dragon's Lair games are there?
2. Well,
Okay.
technically there's multiple if you count some of the downgraded ports.
I'm just talking about unique titles, not ports or remakes.
Gotcha. So it's saying here that the voice of Mordrock is a guy named Hal Smith. And Dirk the Daring is voiced by Dan Molina. Princess Daphne is the voice of Vera Pacheco. And the narrator is Michael Rye. And I'm assuming they just used, various actors for the other people.
Yes, unnamed actors or unnamed credits.
Yep.
Yes, hello, I am, Johnny Jameson, voiced as, random monster number 63.
All right, well, it's been about 2 hours, so I'm going to end the stream for tonight.
Excellent.
It's been a blast
I'm
hanging
glad
out with you
you're having
guys.
fun.
Yeah. I know it kind of started out as a little bit of a shit show because, yeah, I tried using Daphne because I didn't like the fact that they overlaid the fucking button prompts like right dead center in the middle of everything, but
Bro, I hate when they do shit like that. It's like, bro, you're making the game less fun to play just random as hell. Like,
right.
please stop.
Like, you know what's crazy about it though is that these ports, they used to be good. They were based off of like the PS3 ports, but then
Mhm.
for whatever reason, I guess like had an updated port on mobile that they fucking made that the PC port instead, and they did a really shitty job of adapting the mobile
Sounds like
UI. Yeah,
the Chrono Trigger and the Chrono Trigger port.
yeah, it's basically the quality of a Square Enix port from 2015. So
Yeesh.
yeah, before I go, I just want to give a shout out to New Dawn Horizon, Telfin, your host Cletus, Agent Ice, as well as Mr. Vids for joining the stream. It's always appreciated. And starting next week on Sunday, not Friday, because on Friday I'll be continuing on with The Legend of Dragoon. But on Sunday, I'm actually not sure about what I want to stream next. So that might be a surprise because I just finished Mystery Dungeon. So I think what I may do is I'll either pick another game to stream on Sundays, or what I'll do is I'll just use Sundays to focus on writing the scripts because I am brainstorming some jokes for my Pokemon Mystery Dungeon review. So it'll probably most likely be the latter that I'll do. You know, just work on the script for it. You know, give myself a little bit of breathing room. So, yep. Y'all take care.